If you've been following Lily Allen lately, you'll know that her new album has set off yet another storm. And not because of the music. It's because it's about her husband, Stranger Things star David Harbour. Yes, the same David Harbour she once said was her soulmate, her savior, the man who'd finally tamed her chaos. And now, he's the villain of her lyrics, the bad guy in her heartbreak story. But let's be honest, what did Lily Allen really expect? Because this whole thing, the whirlwind romance, the Vegas wedding, the creative mood swings, the messy public confessions, it always had a ticking clock. And now it's gone off in spectacular fashion. Before we dive into the chaos, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this channel digs into the truth behind every celebrity meltdown, breakup, and scandal. Lily Allen, the woman who built her career on brutal honesty and biting lyrics, has just released what might be her most savage album yet. A record so personal, fans called it a musical revenge letter. But now Lily's backtracking. She's insisting it's part fact, part fiction. And suddenly, that fiery outrage she had last week has cooled right down. She says she doesn't want revenge, that it's all just artistic expression. It's the classic Lily Allen move. Light the fire, stand back, and then say, "Oh, I didn't mean to burn the house down." Let's rewind. When Lily and David Harbour got together, it felt like a fairy tale, at least for a minute. The quirky British pop star and the Hollywood leading man. They met, they laughed, they looked like opposites who somehow made perfect sense. Then came the pandemic wedding in Las Vegas. Cheap burgers, neon lights, Elvis impersonators, and 2 grinning kids by their side. It was the kind of chaotic romance that screamed temporary. Because really, since when has Lily Allen ever done quiet, stable, or low-key? She's built her brand on oversharing, on turning every personal failure into a song, an interview, or a podcast anecdote. And David Harbour, calm, controlled, American, serious, probably thought he could handle it. Spoiler alert, he couldn't. Their relationship reportedly began to unravel in 2021 when Lily returned to the stage for her West End debut in 222 A Ghost Story. The whispers began. He was distant. She felt unsupported. He allegedly suggested an open relationship. And Lily, being Lily, didn't just argue about it. She wrote an entire album. Fast forward to 2025, and we've got West End Girl, her so-called fictional breakup record. Except every lyric sounds like a diary entry. She accuses him of betrayal, emotional distance, and deception. There's even a character called Madeline, supposedly a stand-in for the woman she discovered through messages on his phone. And sure, Lily now claims Madeline is a blend of real people, but let's not kid ourselves. The song's too specific, too bitter, too raw. That's not fiction, that's confession set to music. But here's where it gets messy. As Lily performs her heartbreak anthem on talk shows, David Harbour has been spotted at theme parks, smiling, relaxed, taking care of her 2 kids. He's walking around in a bucket hat, eating ice cream, looking like the world's most patient stepdad. Meanwhile, Lily's doing interviews saying she doesn't want revenge. So what's the truth here? Either the man's a monster, or he's still helping raise her children. You can't have both. And that's why this story feels so exhausting. Because both of them are playing roles. Lily's the hurt artist, painting her pain in neon, and David's the calm survivor, acting unbothered. But neither one comes out looking good. Let's not forget, this isn't Lily's first public implosion. She's admitted to affairs, addiction, breakdowns, overspending, and self-destruction. She's sung about rehab, heartbreak, and regret more times than we can count. And every time there's a new villain. A man, a manager, a critic, a system. But maybe, just maybe, the common denominator is Lily herself. And as for David Harbour, well, what did he expect? You marry a woman who's made her fortune turning her love life into performance art, and then you're shocked when she writes a breakup album about you? That's like dating a gossip columnist and being surprised when your texts end up in the paper. Even the timeline screams predictable disaster. They met in 2019, married in 2020, bought a Brooklyn townhouse, renovated it for Architectural Digest, and by 2024, the cracks were showing. By December, Lily was holed up in a studio recording angry songs in just 10 days. 10 days! That's not therapy, that's emotional combustion. The lyrics accuse him of broken promises, dishonesty, and a string of secret liaisons. She sings about finding messages, about boundaries being crossed, about rules not being followed. And yet now she's saying the album isn't literal, that it's fantasy mixed with fact. It's funny how celebrities always discover the word fiction when the backlash hits. And let's be real, the backlash has hit. Fans who initially praised the album are now asking if they've been played. Because if David's still in touch with her kids, maybe this wasn't betrayal after all. Maybe it's just another messy breakup turned PR campaign. Lily Allen's career has always lived at that intersection, between authenticity and attention. She thrives on drama. It fuels her art, her relevance, her image. But this time, it feels tired, because we've seen it all before. The world has moved on from the angry ex narrative. These days, people want growth, not grudges. But Lily can't seem to move on. She still needs to be the protagonist of her own heartbreak story. And David? He's doing what most celebrities do when the storm hits, hiding behind politeness and PR control. He's not speaking publicly, but he's making sure everyone sees him being the good guy. Smiling with her children, staying calm, taking the high road. It's strategic, calculated, and maybe, in his own quiet way, a little manipulative too. But there's one thing that's undeniable. This marriage was doomed from day one. Two creative egos, both addicted to attention in very different ways. One lives for confession, the other for control. One writes chaos, the other runs from it. They weren't soulmates. They were opposites colliding for content. Even their breakup has become a brand. Her albums topping charts, his reputations being quietly managed, and the press can't stop writing about them. It's like they both won, but also lost everything. And let's not forget the kids in all this. Lily's daughters, Ethel and Marnie, have already grown up in the shadow of their mom's fame, her public feuds, her chaotic love life. Now they're watching this unfold all over again. Another messy breakup splashed across headlines. And David Harbour? He'll play the stoic ex, the calm contrast, the man who doesn't need to shout to win. Maybe they deserve each other after all. Don't forget to subscribe for more real stories behind the headlines, because in showbiz, there's always more to the story than they want you to see.